an explosion erupts outside of a skyscraper in Marcainne, the year 1994. As we zoom in on a scene of rubble, disaster, and fire in the area, as the fire begins to wisp together, pulling up into the air as it takes the shape of a ethereal, wispy, moving, almost barely humanoid shape that starts to sweep out in these large, dramatic motions as it reaches down and almost slams into the hero Shudder, who flicks back and forth as a arm of fire slams down, scorching the concrete next to him, as he and his mostly red, way too tight latex suit is able to just barely avoid. But how's that look as it slams down next to him?
There's an audible sound of as he teleports out of the space and over next to it, as he almost trips backwards and falls.
As he trips backwards, falls, he is caught just very quickly by a woman of a slightly larger build than him, who catches him and pulls him back up to his feet, as she just goes, "Oh, really? Sleeping on the job?"
"I'm trying my best here, okay?"
"Okay, try your best when we're not facing..." And she looks up to, like, the giant monster of fire and just goes, "Actually, I'm at a loss for words. Alright, let's just get it."
As he away from
her. Footsteps run up past, behind and then past Miss Menace. As running past her is the Guardian in a mostly blue suit with hints of white, as he just goes, "Come on, you two, focus! We cannot afford to get..." As he says this, he is smacked by an arm of fire and launched into a wall nearby.
"Trying! Over here, big guy!"
As it looks down and just inhales, as its whole body morphs up into its head, it erupts fire as it just becomes one explosion in the direction of Shudder. As you feel this fire wrap around the space, but are just barely able to avoid it, teleporting just 30 feet away to a safe location. As Miss Menace just goes, "Okay, a little too close, Shudder. Come on."
"You think?"
Okay, as she runs up past, as stepping out from the skyscraper that has exploded, furious and fuming, this green toxic gas pouring out of the mouth, is Bittertooth, who steps out, exhales onto the concrete steps in front of them as they begin to disintegrate and melt, as the toxic fumes begin to break it down, as he just "I'm gonna eat your face." And a much calmer voice from behind just goes, Now, Bittertooth, get it together. We're not savages after all." And wearing a classical magician's outfit, top hat and all, pulls the top hat off, reaches in and pulls out a cane, and as he does so, he waves his arm like this as a blast of magical energy wraps down the steps and slams into our heroes, throwing them to the side. It's not great. The situation is dire, but the knights, or the last of the knights, have fought worse. Shudder, what do you do in this moment?
Yeah, Shudder's gonna pick himself up off the ground, like push himself up, struggling, as he gets to his knees and then eventually his feet, as he looks over to the Guardian. "So is this gonna be the time where you tell us something amazing and everything changes and we don't die, please?"
The Guardian reaches into a wall, grabs rebar, rips it out of the concrete, so he's holding chunks of concrete and rebar, and he rolls his neck as it snaps and crunches and just goes, "Yeah, we're all that stands between the city of Marcainne, its innocent people, and those freaks. We're not losing today." As he tosses it up, grabs it like this, and almost javelin throws it directly, nearly just barely missing Bittertooth, who just barely steps out of the way. As it slams, Miss Menace just goes, "Try that again!" And focuses her mind as Bittertooth goes to inhale and then freezes up. That hurts. That's bad. That's a hard voice.
It was a good voice, though.
as the Guardian just goes, Shutter, give it some speed, picks up another chunk of concrete, throws it, and expects you to do something about that.
Yeah. I will take a running start and then phase up in the air and throw it even faster.
As you throw it even faster, it slams into Bittertooth, knocking him back into the wall. And as this happens, Shutter, you fall down only to feel a blade sink into your side.
Yeah,
you look down.
Phase like 2 feet to the right, but it's still in my body.
Yeah. As you realize that you had just fallen onto a duplicate of Master Magician, made completely out of air, invisible in no way that you could have known that it was there, as it has just impaled you with a knife that dissipates back into gaseous form. I'm gonna move this guy. Whoop! And a giant cat attacks and kills everybody.
Yeah.
As Miss Master goes, Shutter! As she starts to run up the steps, kind of singeing her feet as she runs on the melted, singed concrete from Bittertooth. As Guardian just goes, keep it together! You got this! And goes to catch up. Shutter, what do you do?
I think Shutter is, like, blipping a few feet just back and forth, kind of trying to figure out before he hears his sister and kind of, like, slows himself down. The javelin's still in his fucking body.
Yeah.
Or no, sorry, the gash still in his body.
Yeah.
As he looks over to his sister, what do you need? What do we need? Where do I need to be?
Just distract him long enough so he can lower his defenses. I'll try to get into his mind that way.
Okay, as Shutter will teleport up in front of his face and try to distract him.
As he laughs, as Shutter, you appear in his face, and chains pulling out of 2 small clouds of mist that are floating next to you, grab onto your wrists and pull you tight like this.
I will try to phase out of them.
You can't phase.
What the fuck? I can't move!
I've had all the time in the world to figure out how to keep you still, little flutterbird. Now, as like he holds your head like this, and you can feel you're pushing against, using all the muscles in your neck to try and stop him, as he's just trying to snap your neck. Don't look away, or you might just miss it. As he begins to twist, Miss Menace screams as she runs up the steps, losing sight and control just for a moment of Bittertooth, who, with this large clubbed hand, slaps right on the side of her skull as the Guardian is rushing too slow. Shutter. Last thoughts?
I call out for my sister.
Give me a scream.
Menace!
As you drop. As Master Magician laughs. Now feel the force of my magic! And a blast overtakes the screen as we fade to white.
As a voice comes over. A monotone speaker of some kind, elderly man. That night, 2 of the 3 remaining members of the Knights were killed in cold blood, leaving the Guardian to finish off Master Magician and destabilize the criminal power dynamic, leading to a massive spike in organized criminal activity, the worst in Marcainne's history. This would ultimately lead to the United States government taking notice of the city, leading to a large-scale 17-year bloodless war, at least in name, between the federal government and Marcainne, which at the time was deemed a hostile terrorist state. Today, at the Marcainne Heritage Museum, we have a special guest speaker with us to celebrate. Liam Davis, if you don't mind. Yeah.
Amazing. I didn't know.
The video footage shifts from an older man speaking, footage of a fight from 30 years ago, still playing on the back screen as Liam Davis, in his jade green super suit, a holographic cape trailing behind him, drifts down, a puff of emerald smoke appearing as he hits the stage, and holds out a hand to grab a microphone from the museum speaker. As he goes, "Hello! Welcome, everyone. Today is the 28th of August, 2024, which is... Woo. As Liam Davis continues to speak. Today is the 28th of August, 2024, which marks the 30th anniversary of the deaths of the iconic brother-sister duo, Miss Minnis and Shudder. To celebrate in their memory, we are hosting a full-scale fundraising event for the next week here at Marcainne's Heritage Museum. All proceeds are going to the Oath Foundation, an organization that started anonymously 13 years ago, dedicated to providing education, supplies, and skills to the at-risk youths inside of Marcainne. During this week, I and several others, notable individuals, superheroes, and historians will be answering questions and presenting about the lost heroes of Marcainne and the series of events that made this city what it is, that made us who we are. As his voice trails off into more of a speech, as it is midday, Wednesday. Earlier this morning, a major supervillain attack of Marcainne. The first time he's attacked a large-scale civilized area in downtown Quality Hills. After that, Quality, you guys having arrived at the location. Now, some of you bruised and injured, others of you left untouched. Rising Star is pretty badly wounded even after the healing that she received from Paradise. Sunny is in trouble, though I don't think anyone in the group quite knows the extent. Jet, you, alongside Sunny, had made your way back to have a conversation with Agent Tori Moreno, who tried to affirm your guys' actions without giving too much room for you guys to speak. She hopefully promised to you guys that she would try to be handling this before it got handled to her, as she's trying to contact people and guarantee the successful outcome, safety of civilians and heroes, and doing her best to defend you guys as any good agent would. But there is still a anxious feeling as you guys step out of her office.
I fucked up.
Well, you didn't play by the rules.
Yeah,
So
but
that sense you fucked up.
yeah, but I probably should have played by the rules. I mean, you guys.
We're all here.
No, it's just
Okay, cool. I thought so.
you guys are still with Rising Star at the news station?
Yes, that's what I thought was happening. I just want to double check. Make sure.
Yeah.
Right.
I, for one, am glad you went. Not glad of what's going to happen because of it, but I'm glad you were there. I think we kind of would have had our asses handed to us by whatever fucking dinosaur that was.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I feel like I was supposed to be there. That felt right in the moment, but I mean, I don't know. I feel like y'all could have handled it.
Yeah. Paradise pulled out some shit.
Oh my god, incredible stuff.
Yeah.
You see that? I mean, there was like tree trunks and shit.
I know. Crazy, but besides the point.
Yeah.
Don't beat yourself up too much about it.
I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix this.
Right.
We're not gonna lose our contracts over this. I can fix this.
I know you can. I just don't want you to blame yourself
This is literally my fault, though. This one is literally my fault. In every way. Which is why I have to fix it. I have to be the one to do it.
Right, but it's not like you were breaking rules, sure, but you were still doing the right thing. I just don't want you to forget that.
Thanks, Joe. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, can you do me a favor?
Family little favor, for sure.
Stop flying in front of the faces of dinosaurs until you know how to not get hit by a dinosaur.
Well, it's not like they got proper training procedures on that.
Well,
right?
okay,
They don't.
so we can work on it. We can work on it, but like until we work on it, could you like?
Fine,
No,
no
dude.
dinosaurs.
It swatted you like it was a fly swatter, and you were a fly, a mayfly, if you would.
You
You got swat? No, not at all. You got swatted, dude.
Yeah. I typically do when things are big. Honestly, just kind of surprised it hit me. I kind of just flew up there with like every intent to get in its eyes. Probably wasn't the brightest. I will give you that.
All right.
But yeah, I can promise you,
I'm just.
no more dinosaurs.
I can promise you no more fighting. Not until all this is cleared up.
Yeah.
As we shift to the other three. Well, I guess Paradise is probably left with the ambulances working on people. But the other two of you guys, in the background of Rising Star answering interview questions as she's on camera. At one point she gets asked, Rising Star, are you officially going to be working alongside Quality Team? And she goes, No, Quality Team is just very, very good friends. We're heroes who both work out of 12th Ward, and I think we should strive to work together to protect the city. The more of this there are, the better and safer everyone is. As she kind of like looks back to you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that heroes as a group are much stronger if we all just work together. Even if we're on our own separate, we're our own separate teams.
We're all hoping to protect the Quality Hills from anything that appears, so that is why we showed up, as well as a direct request from...
And Quality Team, do you guys have any information regarding the infiltration with Echo in 11th Ward?
Nothing other than what has been made public.
But you all are recovering fine? We saw all 5 of you today?
Yes, everybody is recovering. Sonny appeared, though he is going to go rest a little bit. He appeared to help.
Why is that? Is he safe?
He is perfectly fine. He is going to make a full recovery. He is a little bit worn down from the fight, but he will be fine.
Yeah, as Rising Star will kind of jump in and try to shift the conversation topic away from Sunny. Yeah, and she goes, and we will be focusing on the recovery efforts in 12th Ward regarding the large-scale damage that Marcainne caused to everybody. As the reporters start going in, yeah, were you aware that he was going to target a public location? Were you aware that he could turn into whatever this creature was? Are you aware that they're calling this creature Tarask? Stuff like that. To which she goes, no. But yeah, as after a while, eventually the three of you manage to exit away from the interviewers. As you guys are walking back to the Klein facility in 12th Ward. Oh man.
Sorry to steal some of your thunder there.
I don't think you guys did at all. It's better than me dying, and like
That's true.
I
bad.
probably wouldn't have died, but
No,
I
probably not.
really think he would have probably hurt a lot more people.
Oh, yeah,
Maybe
for
killed
sure.
people?
Probably. He doesn't seem...
Yeah.
For a Marcainne villain, he does not seem very smart. They usually like the smart ones.
I've only talked to him like once. It was before he shifted.
Yeah. Also, sometimes you see him before he shifts. You saw him before he shifted in your first fight with him, I imagine?
Yeah. I didn't get to talk with him though.
Okay.
But we only talked for a bit. He was kind of a dick.
That
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah.
He doesn't really seem like much of a talker after the fight either. But then again, I think he's just being a sore loser.
I have no idea. Do you guys know what he is? He looks like
A demon? Yes, no, he looks definitely like a
Yeah.
demon, but
Like, is he from hell?
don't know
I didn't
if hell
really
is real.
think that. Yeah, didn't know that was a place that existed. Confirmed.
Like, magic exists, but, like, hell feels like a little bit of a stretch.
I don't know, like he like has the red skin and the horns.
Oh,
and
no,
hair.
I agree. Like, he looks like it, but
Yeah.
also, like, people with mutant abilities can look like anything. So, there's a good chance he just possesses a mutant ability that just happens to make him look like that.
Okay. You don't think he just makes himself look like that, right?
There's also a very high chance that is why.
That's crazy. Cause like when he gets unconscious, he falls out of his form.
Yeah, so he probably... No, it's probably just what he looks like, because he still has the horns and stuff whenever he's unconscious, right?
Unless
I
he
need
has.
to visit him in prison sometime, but I don't know what to
Probably.
say. I'm
Yeah, I
like
don't know.
a kid.
Yeah.
I'm not a superhero.
How
Yeah.
old is he?
I don't know. He can't be much older than us, right?
Yeah, no, he's probably not much older, so, like...
He's definitely in his 20s, but I don't know where.
So maybe there is some leveling with him, at least in terms of.
Oh, that also implies he's not like an 1,000-year-old demon from
That
hell.
is also a good point. That might
Fair
just
enough.
be the case.
Fair enough.
Okay. Thank you guys for helping out.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks for
um,
calling us over.
Actually, I think this goes to say if there's ever a big thing, I might call you guys to do damage control.
Sure, yeah.
If you guys are down for it.
Yeah.
I know you guys are kind of busy all the time, so
We're pretty good at that. We should be able to.
but yeah, do you think Sonny's gonna be okay?
Physically?
He's probably fine physically.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Any other sense? Probably not.
Yeah, I
He's
don't.
probably like in big trouble.
I don't know why he was supposed to be resting.
My hands on.
Like, his order for resting was how long?
Oh, 7 weeks.
And it's been like
1 day.
a week.
Oh, well, no, I guess it's been a couple days. Sorry.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be
Yeah,
here.
sorry. It's been over a week.
It's been over a week. It's been like a week, yeah, no. He's violated this way too soon.
I didn't get him in trouble, did I?
No,
No.
you did not. He got
Ask me
himself
guys
in
to
trouble.
come.
No, we explicitly told him like 50 times. I at least told him 50 times not to show up.
Okay.
So it is not your fault. It is 100% on him. And any consequences for what arises on this is also his fault.
What happens to you guys? Because I thought Klein's treating you like...
Yeah, that's a very good question.
We'll
That's why
be
I'm
able to
mad at
talk
him
to
right now.
Tori some more and figure out the full ramifications of his
Well,
actions.
she-
Did
you
we
guys
really
need to?
just send Jet and oh my god, why did we send those two to talk to her? Oh my god.
One of
was
us
the
should
worst
have
Let's
gone.
get back to the building. We can talk to her.
Yeah.
We can talk to her. If you guys want to blame anything on me, you can, by the
No,
way.
we're not
It's
going
not
to. It's
your
again,
fault.
it's not your fault. It is entirely on Sunny.
I know, but like I think there's a difference because like what are they gonna do to me, right?
I guess that's actually a
I
good
didn't do
point.
anything
fair.
wrong, so if
Yeah.
I take
That is fair.
I think
and also they really
That's
like,
really nice of you.
yeah,
but we probably wouldn't still.
you guys will
Um,
probably do the same for me.
Oh yeah, probably.
Okay. Thank you guys. Sorry about all the interview questions.
Oh,
fine.
that's
I mean, that's kind
fine.
of part
You did a
of-
great job deflecting them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as Sunny and Jet. What you guys doing? You guys heading out of the facility?
Yeah, Sonny, Kane, his shoulders slouching with this giant hoodie on. He just very quickly just goes, I'm gonna head home. I gotta go think about how I'm gonna fix this.
Okay. You know where to find me if you need me. And
Yeah.
if anybody starts giving you shit about this, you let me know. I got your back.
Sure. Thank you, man.
Of course.
And Kane will very slowly, very sadly take the bus home.
Yeah.
Like fly swatter.
As Jet, you heading out?
Shut up, old lady.
You catching back up with your friends?
I think I'm going to make my way to the news station very slowly in the hopes that I don't have to be on camera.
Okay, yeah. As
Because I'm assuming that's where.
does Jet get stopped or does he meet up with his friends?
Yeah, Jet, as you are passing by an alley,
Ah.
you just hear a sound of like wood tapping on brick.
Jet, not Mayfly, Jet, like looks down the alley.
See, I don't see anything.
Kind of pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, as you spin back around, standing right behind you, is like inches from you, is the older man from before.
Does a 23 hit?
Oh, absolutely. Actually, yeah, 23 hits. 23 hits. Yeah.
That's high.
Yeah,
Can I be honest?
19.
Can I be honest? 23 barely hits.
Ah,
Roll the
nice.
19. And plus
What
your
points are you
strength,
at?
so 15.
What's up?
What points are you at? I forgot.
I
Or do you not want to say?
yeah, I'll hold on.
Okay,
Hold
okay,
on.
okay.
15 DC.
A 15.
Yeah.
I don't.
That's gonna do jagged
Yeah.
shit.
How's that impervious feeling?
15, Eli?
Yeah, plus your strength.
It doesn't.
Your
budge.
hand hurts.
A lot. Hey.
He did just take a card to the face.
Yeah, Bruce, he's got.
Okay, I didn't even look.
I know. You just roll
Just
for it.
turn person.
So funny.
It's probably even less that. It's more of just like my arm
Yeah.
continue.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll
Yeah. Hey, there. Yeah, put it down. It's okay. Good reflexes.
take a
Good
good
instinct.
solid step back.
That's good. I like that. Ooh. Okay, hold on. Oh no. Wait a minute. and he does like walk over to a trash can nearby and kind of like kind of bend over and just go. Can you
Yeah, but
my arm? I need you to twist it backwards. Ever since. Oh, and there's like a whole. Oh yeah. That's not even the arm that got hit by the car.
Oh no. Thanks for that, by the way. I was genuinely expecting to see about a quarter of an inch thick puddle on the ground.
No. Honestly, I wasn't sure I was gonna walk out of that one. I only got more in me than I thought.
Yeah. Speaking of,
Also, are you Jet or Mayfly right now?
Jet.
Yeah, you're Jet. Yeah. As he goes, why don't we find somewhere to talk real fast?
yeah, you got a place that's close, or
I know the perfect place. Come with me.
yeah,
I think let's do a diner,
Nice. Old diner.
like 1950s
A
style.
little bit
diner.
run down.
There's one other customer in here. Yeah, and they are like smoking at the counter.
Yeah.
Tell me, what do you want?
yeah.
I recommend. I mean, you need protein after a fight like that.
Yeah.
Steak and eggs.
Sounds good to me.
3 orders of steak and eggs.
Yeah. As the waiters come by, they get you guys sodas if you want them. 3 orders of steak and eggs.
He does a.
Try to sell you on the milkshake of the day. It's the same milkshake.
Yeah, it's the same milkshake, but it's a butter pecan milkshake,
Yeah.
and I fall for it every time. I order 2 butter pecan milkshakes.
It's amazing.
So, no point in what. I had nothing. You heard me talk, and you're hearing me talk now, so I think that's a dead giveaway.
Oh, it's really the wings that did for me.
Ah,
You're good at hiding them underneath your clothing. That's good. That's impressive.
had years to figure it out.
Yeah.
So what's your deal? Ex-hero, current hero, vigilante?
I don't think I've got it in me to be a current hero. You guys put up with too much shit.
We do.
Saw what you did out there. That was good. That was good work. Well. It was the best against the situation. Not a lot of time to prepare. Not a lot of time to, make a plan.
Yeah. It kind of just saw shit hitting the fan and
Did something.
did something.
I like you kids. Brave. A lot braver than a lot of heroes I know.
Brave's certainly a word for it.
Man, giant monsters left and right. Shit. Worst I ever had to deal with was a land kraken.
A land what?
Yeah. I don't have any more answers than that. That's all I've got for you. But the name's Marcus. Marcus Gaylor.
Jet.
It's a pleasure, Jet. Quality, man.
There we are.
First proper superhero team of modern Marcainne.
Mm-hmm. Might become a trend, might be a one-off thing. Either way, I think we get ourselves a spot in some books. Some get anywhere with it. So what's your deal? Why'd you follow me?
I'm worried. I'm really worried.
There's something in particular you're worried
You
about?
ran in there with no plan. All of you. No good idea what you were going to do. You have powers that work well with each other, and then you don't use them with each other at all. I saw your friend, what's her name? Paradise.
Mm-hmm.
It's clear to anyone with experience. She pulled that out of her pocket, didn't she? Never done that before.
Not once.
You kids are gonna die fighting like that.
So,
I don't want you to die. I don't want you to even get hurt. I don't think kids your age should be doing this shit. But I can't talk you out of it because I know you. Because I know you. I've been in you. I've been you. I'd like to meet the rest of Quality Team if I can.
I'll talk to him about it.
That's all I ask. Meet me at this address. And he slides you a piece of paper.
Okay. Got time?
And he thinks real hard. I gotta be home for 4 dinner. 4:30. Let's make it 2 p.m.
I'll see what I can do.
tomorrow.
I'll really see what I can do.
2 p.m. that address. Kid's so busy nowadays. Just find a time. You swing by, I'll be there.
Works for me.
He leaves you with 3 full plates of steak and eggs. He does take one of the milkshakes to go.
Jed?
He drinks one and then takes another milkshake to go?
No,
Okay.
no, he takes his milkshake to go, sorry.
That's a
Orders
quick road to lactose
3 entrees, drinks 2 milkshakes, leaves, doesn't elaborate.
It only takes about 15 minutes for Jet to finish the rest of it.
Yeah, he does set down a $100 bill, and like, clearly the rest is to go to tip. The food here is dirt cheap. That is an
Yeah.
amazing tip
massive proportions.
No, so you keep
Yeah.
Dirt cheap food, yeah.
Yeah, not very good, but like,
It's okay food, but
Yeah,
like,
it's- yeah.
it's a lot
It's
of
like
food.
a hole in
Your
the wall
milkshake's
diner.
like this big, right?
Oh, yeah,
now.
100%, yeah.
It's like the shitty hole in the wall diner. You
Oh
know?
yeah, for
Like,
sure.
like it tastes good, but like you know it's destroying your body.
Yeah.
like
It tastes
you
good.
feel it clogging.
It tastes good. You eat here 3 days in a row, and you're not gonna wake up.
You gotta go to the
yeah, you will die on the 4th day.
7 days.
As Jet, you were just left with 3 plates to finish as you finish them up. Waiter picks up the $100 bill, picks up all of your plates and everything, and you head out.
Yep.
The other food thing. Oh, sorry.
I will just quickly shoot a text to the group. Hey, got talked to by a guy.
Just some dude.
Stopped a car during that fight. We. probably need to talk about that.
Y'all have no
have
idea what
explained
he's
nothing.
talking about.
You have explained nothing.
So
with this.
No
who
one
is-
else saw the
Who
car
is this
wreck.
mystery man? Why do we need to talk to him? What happened?
People.
Name's Marcus. Got hit by a car and lived.
Okay, we live in Marcainne. People have powers. That is not impossible.
They said we're doing this like idiots and wants to help us.
So some random person on the street told us that we're idiots and wants to help us. That sounds like a scam.
And then proceeds to want to meet with us? That doesn't seem the least bit suspicious to you?
Seems a lot of bit suspicious.
And so you want us...
Or are you just telling this to us, not implying that we have to go?
I am asking your opinions on the matter.
Okay.
And it sounds like it's not good things.
It is not great things, I will admit.
I'm just
I'm
really
very skeptical
cautious.
of this person.
Marcus had no idea how to do this.
Oh, it's because there's not a good way to
No,
do this.
there's no good way to do this. And he was just like, I just do it. I'm just doing it. I'm just doing it.
ripping shit and
But
fucking...
if
Ripper shit is
nothing
the
else,
best
I'm
way.
curious.
So,
I'm curious too.
how did this guy? How did this explain? You're not. How did it?
Man,
Okay,
Mhm.
hit by
Right.
car.
hit back, like
Okay.
car was thrown by the thing, jumped in front of it and stopped it.
Okay, understand.
And then,
Did you like go over and talk to him then?
flew over to make sure
No,
it
there
wasn't a
was
pancake.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And then he said, get back to the fight, because I flew over there and he was fine. Ish.
Sure.
Yes,
All right. Yes.
okay.
Okay.
Then he found me after. And then
He
was like,
found-
hey,
He found you after.
yeah,
You were still walking around in your hero?
oh, not an idiot.
Oh. Well,
No, that is that.
No, you
were
are.
heading between a. You were heading between a Klein facility and I imagine were you coming back to us?
News station.
To where we were? The
Yep.
news station?
as Jet?
Why wouldn't you just go as Mayfly? Because you would be going between two locations Mayfly would be at.
Look, are we doing this or not?
Amazing.
Well, he's aware of your item. What is it my turn next to fuck this up?
Probably. It's very. I mean, you already kind of fucked out from the get go.
I guess that's
Your
fair.
family already knows, so like, and like, not a big deal, truly and honestly. But
Says the one who's let it slip to your roommate, what, 2 days in? Not even?
that is true. But also,
Fuck you.
Sonny did it with that, and you did it here. Not my fault.
Yeah, but you did it first, bitch ass.
The guy knew who I was before. Like, it doesn't matter which way I did it.
As
You
Rising
would've figured
Star
that out.
opens.
This is when she said furiously tested.
Yeah, I was gonna say the exact phrase. That's crazy. As Rising Star opens up the doorway to the Klein facility,
Oh,
are you guys gonna stop furiously texting the group?
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a crisis for later.
I'm probably gonna do a few interviews and photo shoots.
Yeah.
So if you guys need anything, text me afterwards.
Of course, we will.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. I hope everything goes well with Tori.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going well enough.
One crisis at a time.
As she heads over to the photo shoot
Yeah.
thing in the front of this building with a bunch of newscasters currently waiting.
I guess we should also probably go out there here pretty soon.
No, this part is probably just for her. Since we don't know the whole team, yeah, I don't think there's much use for us taking photo shoots.
Good.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it looks strange for 3 of the quality members to have just vanished.
It is not ideal.
I also
It
don't
makes
want more
sense
questions
we-
about Sunny.
That is why I want to go talk to Tori first, because I'm very worried that he might just be out. That is very possible. They might just say done, and he's gone. That is like.
But if they say done and he's gone,
That could also mean us as well, yes. Or at least call the team as it is, yes.
that's frustrating.
Infuriating, you know. Life changing and absolutely messing things up, yes. Inconsiderate is another good word for that.
Really leaning
I
into it.
think, I think just considering the wrong things. I think that Sonny does care a lot. I just don't think
I think he cares too
he
much.
thinks... he cares a lot about the in the moment. I don't think he thought this through.
He cares too much to the point where he cares more than he can think. And that is the problem. Let's go figure out how bad this is.
Yep. Let's go talk to Tori.
Yeah. As you guys walk in, Agent Moreno is at her office space. Clearly very busy, but also waiting for you guys. As she looks up to you, says, "Hi, take a seat."
Alright.
Of course.
Where's Paradise at?
Oh, she's still helping with injured people.
I see. Then I will probably meet up with her so we can talk one-on-one. But you guys feel free to relay any information to her. You guys have been wired $500 to your account.
Oh.
I have been expressly told that it does not go to Sunny, though I cannot.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get you.
We can't confirm or deny where it goes or
Yeah.
gets transferred to after that. Regardless, thank you for your assistance with Marcainne. Rising Star's agent has told me that she reached out to you guys and you guys reacted appropriately and assisted her with the situation. So, very good job.
Yes.
Yep.
I'm very glad.
Yes, we believe that a lot of property damage as well as a lot of lives were probably saved due to you guys. So, it is very appreciated. I'm sure you guys have many questions. So, there's a lot I can't answer, but let's start with anything you want to ask.
So how bad could this be? Could this could what Sunny just did disband our team?
Do you want a worst case scenario, or will that ruin your
Can
ability
we-
to behave as a
can-
team
I
appropriately?
mean more accurately, I already assume that's the case. I just want confirmation.
Klein would likely ask you guys to disband and resign. The ultimate worst case scenario is you guys are hit with a few $1,000s in fines and some court cases and likely have some stuff on your records.
Okay, that makes sense. So would and that would hit all of us, not just Sunny or Kane individually.
That is worst case scenario,
okay.
yes.
Though there is another case where it is
Oh,
just
and also a
Kane.
ban of being allowed to perform as a hero, not just with Klein, but any hero agency a part of the UN.
Okay, interesting. That is good to know. That is very good to know. I did not know that part was possible.
That's really bad.
It is. Okay.
What's the best case scenario?
Clear.
Yeah.
What is the best case scenario?
Best case scenario, Sunny gets off with a slap on the wrist, a warning, and you guys see no punishment or issues.
All right. I mean, I imagine it's too early to have any idea of where this would go.
I cannot predict what's going to happen.
Yeah,
I
that's
can
fair.
tell you that there is a court date currently being decided
That makes
where
sense.
Sunny will show up to. I believe that they will likely be calling on witnesses as well as testimonies. That will include me. It may include the rest of Quala team.
That makes sense.
It may include Rising Star or anybody else they see fit to ask on, or that Sunny's lawyer sees fit to ask on.
Sure.
So testimonials are likely. The court process, I would imagine, could take anywhere from a month to a few months from start to finish.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. And I imagine he is officially on pause as well right now.
Yes, he is currently not an active hero in Marcainne,
That makes sense.
but he is just on temporary leave.
Yes, that makes sense.
Not even medical leave. He is on full leave. But
Yes.
that should last. Well, it should have lasted 7 weeks, but this will likely last until the court officially makes a decision.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yep.
That is about what I was expected. Okay, that's good. Hopefully.
There will likely be legal fees, but that will all fall into Sunny.
Okay.
It is up to you guys if you want that to come out of Quala team's
If you want
money
to chip in and help with that. Yes.
or just his own. But
Okay, nice.
that just includes the due process legal fees and anything it takes, whatever attorney he chooses to get.
Of course. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't know too many questions that I have.
No, it's about what we expected to happen in the situation. So,
what exactly should we be saying about on media? We got a lot of questions about it, and Rising Star did a good job of deflecting, but I don't know how much we can really say on the matter.
Sunny is currently on medical leave, is a good thing to say.
Okay.
Or you can just say he's on leave if you don't wish to lie. You can say that they're estimating 6 weeks, but it could be longer depending on how recovery goes.
okay.
Other than that, anything you state will be fine as long as you guys don't say anything along the lines of he'll be back out soon, he'll be fighting again,
Okay.
he will be there to help us, he'll be patrolling. As long as you're not implying that anything that he's on active duty, I can't imagine you guys would say anything wrong.
Okay.
No.
Cool. That is good to know. I appreciate that. I wouldn't have
If
said
you guys were
anything
more
about
high
that.
profile heroes, we would likely ask that you don't.
Speak on it.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
that makes sense.
I don't think it's going to be a particularly even Marcainne state case, so
Yeah, probably not.
it will
but
probably only stay in Quality Hills, I
that makes
imagine.
sense. That is probably for the best for us as well.
It is very much for
That
the
is
best.
actually ideal if it doesn't go any higher than that. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Talking to you has calmed a lot of my worries of this whole situation. I've
That's
been
good.
freaking out a
It's
little
not
bit.
the first time that I've had heroes under my watch act out in ways. And I'd rather it be that he acted out in a way that was heroic and not drunk driving or drugs or...
Yeah, that is completely fair. Or at least in this instance, he had permission to be in the fight and he didn't just see this fight and just hop in on it. I have been very worried about his ability to restrain himself in any other war.
Yeah.
Yes, I have been talking with Rising Star's agent. He is pretty upset.
Yeah.
Oh, about...
The chance that it could get her in trouble.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes sense. She also offered for us to throw her under the bus to protect Sunny in this situation.
Which we
will not do.
don't want to do.
I would appreciate that, mostly
Yeah, that-
because he scares me, and I
Yeah, that's
don't
fair.
want him to be mad at
Do
me.
we
Yeah.
need to kill him? So we just can't through with those. Tori, we gotta kill him.
She rips a wall.
I'm ready to go full villain.
Like right now.
My villain arc starts today.
Yeah, she already threatened, offered to have us throw her under the bus for this, but we told her we're not doing that because that is not really.
I appreciate that, but
And also not the truth.
Also, not the truth. That this is entirely Kane's fault. Like 100% entirely his fault.
yes, as long as you guys are willing to understand that, but also that you agree to sign up as a hero team, which means you are liable for the decisions of your hero
Oh,
team.
of course. Yes.
So anything that's his fault
Is equally our fault. In
equally your
terms, yes.
fault. I will not blame you for blaming him or putting the responsibility on his part, but I do want you guys to be aware that legally speaking,
Yes, we are all liable.
Klein does not perceive Sunny as any more liable for what happened than they do all of you.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
That is why I'm mad.
I think that is an understandable feeling. But he already came to me. We talked about things. Him and Jet both. I am
And that
pretty
went well.
confident that they are taking it seriously, and handling it properly. I hope I made it clear to Sunny how important it is that he plays his best behavior in the next upcoming 7 weeks and possibly longer for the court dates.
Makes sense.
And we'll do our parts to make sure that it stays that way. And hold him accountable for any events that quality team shows up at.
I think the biggest thing I have to say is welcome to being superheroes.
Yes, being a team.
Is this what it's
is
going to be like the whole
notorious.
time?
Not nearly the whole time. This is a very minor part of it, but it isn't all just saving people, getting your ass kicked, and going back out there.
Sometimes we have to get our ass kicked in a legal sense too.
I mean, also we're part of a superhero team. This is like the thing that they're very notorious for doing is getting into trouble of this sort.
Yes.
They're complex.
I imagine the big things that they're going to ask from you is, for the most part, in maybe how long is your guys' contract?
A year.
For is it just the
It's a year.
It's-
Yeah,
it's-
it's a year, and then we're doing a 3-year.
That is the plan, yes, if we get signed back on.
For the rest of your contract, I can expect that Sunny will probably be on a slightly tighter leash than the rest of you.
That makes sense.
I know from things that have happened in the past, they typically do a lot of restrictions in the sense of he probably won't be allowed to perform any hero work outside of Marcainne, because Marcainne would then be liable for anything that happens. But this is all stuff that will be covered in the agreement that
The court comes to.
Sunny's attorney and Klein's attorneys come to.
Excellent, alright. That is good to know.
Okay.
Alrighty. We will let you get back to damage control.
That is my whole job, very technically. So, I am going to be working a bit of overtime, but it is nothing that I have not done before.
Of course.
And
Appreciate
nothing
your
that I hold
paycheck
against you
then.
guys or Sunny. So, I think you guys are handling this very well.
We appreciate what you do for us.
Yeah.
You guys are very, very good kids. Alright. Did you guys swap up?
So we can lose our jobs now.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense.
I thought of it, but I didn't really think that was like a real thing, or at least I don't know.
So you
I was
also
hoping
think,
it wasn't.
realistically, we could lose our position as a hero team at the slightest drop of a hat. If they slightly decide they do not like a hero team anymore, they will find a reason to get rid of us.
So you think about it, what Marcainne is not bad.
To be fair, I did expect Jet to be the first reason that we were put in threat of this. Truly and honestly, I'm actually impressed. But
I didn't expect Jet to be the reason for this big of an issue.
I would agree with that. I would have
I
expected
expected something on social media to go.
Though he mostly hasn't touched that, so that's been good. Though his bugging thing's pretty funny.
It is very.
I will give him complete credit there. That's pretty good.
I think he might be one of the most popular members.
I don't.
He
keeps
has
at
the
it.
most followers.
I
right
don't
now.
know how that works.
You just gotta be bugging.
It's bugging time.
Sunny's most popular tag remains #DropkickDaniel. It has not gotten beat out. And Sunny has been trying very hard to start other hashtags.
He's really pushing that be a hero, call a hero thing from earlier, but I mean...
It's not working.
Someone makes a meme. It's just like born
What is
born to
today?
be a
What?
hero
What is
or
it?
be a
It's
hero, call a hero, forced to be dropkick Daniel.
No, the most popular hashtag is DropkickDaniel for all of Quala Team. The second most popular hashtag is what is the status that you always publish?
Bugging.
Yeah, buggin. Yeah, buggin is the second most popular Quala Team hashtag.
You're welcome, guys.
Buggin.
All right.
For the record, you're still good for this weekend to go to the Klein building?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
On Saturday, correct?
Yeah. Saturday at
In
8.
yes, that sounds
Yes.
great. Yeah, I'll wrap up my studies in the morning, do some patrolling, and then I'll be good by the nighttime.
Excellent, that sounds perfect. I just want to make sure you're good for that still.
Yeah, thank you for the reminder. I haven't been good about setting my daily reminders ever since I got out of the hospital.
Yeah, that makes sense. It is a bit difficult, but I'll let you go. I have to go back to the train because I have to go. Today's Wednesday. I think I work actually. I have to go to work. I'm gonna go to work.
Yeah.
I gotta go to work today. I think that's what my schedule is.
Because today is.
You don't have to go to your
I don't have to go to work, but I want to.
Okay.
Yeah. I know Victor has to get about like 25 hours in a week
Yeah.
at my job.
Yeah, as long as it's through the common 8 to 5.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
The doors open from 7 to 6, but the work hours are 8 to 5.
Yes.
Then yeah. Victor is going to go. What time is it right now?
Do you remember what time Marcainne happened at?
It was morning.
I thought it was morning
Yeah,
too, but it wasn't super early morning.
No, I think it was like 11.
like probably like 4 hours damage control, walking to places, interviews. So like probably about 1 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, then I probably should go finish, put some hours into my job. So that way I have time for the weekends. So I'm gonna go do that as well.
Awesome. Yeah. As you guys go to your jobs respectively, as you guys go to sleep for the night, wake up in the morning. What do you guys want to do?
It's a Thursday.
What is Thursday looking like? I'm at school. Oh, it's my short school day.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you said about 2 p.m., right?
Yep.
Victor will message in the morning saying like, hey, I got up a little earlier than usual, so I think I'm going to be able to make it to work about like 8 a.m., so I should be free about 1 p.m. In time to meet up with that guy.
Yep.
Are we showing up as quality team or as...
I'm not showing up as myself, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah.
Oh, you're planning to be there. Thought you'd be busy.
What time?
2.
No, I'm not busy, but how long are we thinking this will take? Because I do have like 3 things to do today.
He did tell you that he needs to have dinner at 4:30
I
because he's an old man.
guesstimate no longer than 2 hours. Absolute most.
Okay, I can work with that.
Do you have his number? Could you shoot him a quick text that if there's an chance that we might have to dip out by like 3:30 or so? I have training that I want to do before school.
We'll end by.
I need to talk to Maeve today.
Okay.
Earlier, the
Thank
better,
you.
Because
Sure.
today's the band day and I can't set up for the band.
Yeah, it's a little late.
It is.
It's a little bit late.
Yeah, it's not ideal. Town's been a little scattered.
It is.
Oh, wait.
Jet is going to spend the morning repairing my super suit.
Nice, yeah.
Super
Smart.
suit. Yeah,
Awesome.
Which is mostly just buffing dents out of metal.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. As you guys all plan on meeting up today with this mysterious Marcus individual.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, Tayana will shoot Maeve, the band, a message saying, hey, I can help set up, but unfortunately I won't be able to do it alone today. Do you mind if I bring a couple people to help me out and just get that done?
Yeah, as you get a response from Maeve. Yeah, sure.
I'll text Maeve
You
separately.
good?
I'll text Maeve separately. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
He texts you good in the group chat and you don't respond. But as you message him, you probably message him. What do you say?
I'll say, yeah, something has come up recently. I'll talk to you about it later, the day probably before the concert. I'm a little busy today with school and all.
Cryptic.
Everybody keeps saying that, but I don't like talking about it over the phone.
That's chill.
Okay. He's so funny.
He's funny.
He's so dreamy.
It's really not.
Hedda, you're acting like me. You can't be slipping that hard.
The keyword is acting. I do not find Maeve attractive at all, personally.
Okay, do you meet up with them before your meeting?
Yeah, ideally.
Awesome, yeah. As you get over to the place that they're going to be performing at, as they are, at least Maeve has been practicing, as you walk onto the stage.
Yeah. Oh, hey, so I went to the doctor's recently, and my powers are... I hate my life.
You can't keep doing
That
this.
was awesome. I love it so much.
So
You're getting-
apparently
You
my
get tested.
powers are having a negative effect on my body.
Okay, like,
Apparently my body's 21. So I'm
does that mean you
aging.
can drink?
We've all asked this question. I don't think so. Not legally.
Man, that sucks.
I know, like my body is at the spot that you're supposed to be able to drink, but like I was still born in like 2006, so they don't
Wait, I
care.
don't... What?
Using my super speed, I think, is shaving off my life.
How does it even work?
I don't really get it either.
Okay.
I guess I use it too much.
I thought you like didn't even have that good of super speed. Like.
I don't know if it's that I don't have very good super speed. It's that I use it a lot. Like I don't often take the trains. I usually just run, and it's pretty fast. It's also good for my health and also my studying. I use it a lot, and I study a lot. So I'm not really supposed to be using my super speed right now.
Yeah, I mean, like you're always back in Quality Hills.
Yeah, I'm down here pretty often still.
Why don't you just stay up in north?
I mean, because I still like to come down here. I like to spend time down here. I've got some friends that are still down here, and you guys, and I like Quality Hills.
The ones that show up at the concerts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm chill with that.
Yeah.
If you need
I still
to,
have a bus. I still have a
if Frankie
train
used
pass.
to load the stuff before you did. We could just have him do it.
That's fair. I'm just like to help. I can't do it nearly as fast as I used to be able to. So
That's all right.
yeah.
If you're gonna ask your friends to come over, do we have to pay them?
Probably not. I'll just still pay for them their tickets to get in.
Okay, yeah.
That's not the problem. We can still load the Thursdays. You guys, if Frankie gets to do the weekend ones, that would work. I can still do Thursdays because you guys do Thursdays pretty consistently.
Yeah.
So we can do Thursdays and you guys can do.
I'll let them know.
Yeah. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome.
What?
What?
I just don't. Never mind. Okay. Are you gonna be okay?
This has not been great. It's been really. I'm sorry I haven't talked to you sooner about this. I have been trying to keep up with school.
I love the band. I could give two shits about it if it means you're dying. I don't know what's happening.
The doctor said if I was using my super speed at my current rate for the rest of my life, I'd probably die in my 40s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Old age.
Of like, but the thing is, I wouldn't be 40. I would look like I was 80.
Yikes. Okay.
Yeah.
I ain't into that, bro.
So.
A 30-year-old cougar.
Like that. I hate that actually.
Okay, so. I mean, how do we stop using your power? Obviously, you don't hop out with the band. You start taking the train. I mean,
I probably lighten my school load as well.
how often are you in Quality Hills every week?
I'm down there most days.
Most days.
I'm just down here either talking to my family or hanging out with my friends.
I see you twice a week.
Yeah, I keep up with a lot of things. I also
What?
work now, and that's
Yeah.
takes up a lot of
Up
time. So
north.
maybe I'm not down here most days. That's an exaggeration. It is usually like 4 days out of the week. Saturdays I spend usually with my family.
And you
Those
should give
days
me a
I
bluff
spend
check,
down.
not because you're lying.
To de-escalate the situation.
Yes.
I'm better at these.
Because he's a little bit hyper suspicious right now.
He is, and like reasonably so. This
Yeah.
is like
He's never heard of this before.
no.
He thought you were like always at school.
I'll use a hero point on that natural one.
Are we getting these here?
Okay. I mean, I just had one.
I'll roll 2.
Actually, had 2. Okay, that's not terrible. He can't be great at sense motive. Right, guys? 18.
18 is pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What do you think his
He's
logician's motive should be?
Okay, he's kind of a ditz though.
That's what I'll ask him.
But is he a Madam Moneybags level?
No,
bit?
he's
I'm not saying
negative.
negative. I'm
thinking
like
like a +2.
Okay, I was literally thinking plus two.
Crazy.
I think +2 it is.
I think plus
I'll
two.
go plus 2.
I believe any plus that makes it higher than Taeana's roll right now.
Plus 19.
Yeah,
Plus
yeah,
26.
So I rolled. I'm not even lying. It's right here on my sheet. If you want to look at it.
You're cooked.
A 16, which makes it exactly even.
Goes to defender.
It does go to defender, but it means he's still highly.
Oh yeah, I did nothing to win this. He just doesn't figure anything out.
Right. Okay. Right.
Yeah, my schedule is a mess. I've got.
We'll just start taking the train. If
I've got the
us
pass
to
for it already. So.
Come to you, we can do that too.
Oh no, that's not the problem. I am just really bad. Even though I can do a lot of things, I'm still really bad at managing time, and that's only been made worse so now that I can't just run places really fast. I'm late to a lot of places now. It's really bad.
Fashionably late is a statement.
That is fair. Is an hour fashionably late? I think that's past fashionably usually.
For a party, yeah.
Okay, that makes sense for a party, but for like
for like a
anything
thing
else.
where people expect you, like I think people
Yeah.
would get pretty pissed if we weren't on stage
Yeah.
till an hour after.
Yeah, exactly. And it's been a little stressful. I've been trying to keep up with all the schoolwork because I usually just would study. I had 2 days a week that I would just study for a few hours,
Mm-hmm.
but like at super speed, that's way longer.
Well, I can see if we can get a gig place up north,
That'd be
closer to where
really,
you are.
that'd be really cool.
Obviously, I want to be in first ward.
I don't think you'd want that either way.
We could not afford that.
Also that, but also like I just
So
don't
maybe
think
it's
it'd
in like 7th.
be- yeah, that'd be awesome.
It'd be much closer to you.
Yeah.
Chill. I'll see about getting that set up.
Awesome.
The band has a lot of money set aside.
That's awesome. You guys seem to be doing really well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really excited to see you guys be able to move up and
Yeah.
go to other places.
We got an agent now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys have like a record and stuff you guys are with?
No,
No?
we haven't done that yet. We've been talking about it. We've had several offers now.
Really?
Yes.
That's awesome.
But we got an agent. She's handling all of our financial stuff,
That's awesome.
which, thank God, because
Yeah, it'd be really hard to like use it all right and know where it's supposed to be going.
so like we haven't told anyone, but like Jesse just had like all of the money in his bank account because like we didn't know what to do with it. I didn't want it, so he just had like 10K sitting around, which is a lot.
That
to
is
me.
a lot. No, that is a lot of money. You could do a lot with that.
So we were like, maybe we should get like a savings account, and then it turned into like 30K, and
Oh.
so we got an agent.
Yeah, no, that's really smart.
Yeah.
You guys could do a lot with that. And it's not like you guys need new equipment. Your equipment's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can like do that to like start. That's awesome. That's
So
really
we'll
cool.
ask our agent if we can get somewhere up there.
Yeah, no, that's super cool.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are doing really well. Hey, that's awesome for you guys. I'm so happy for you.
It's kind of cool.
It's really cool. That's awesome.
Too bad you're doing super cool school stuff, or else I'd offer you to go on tour with us.
Yeah, I wish. That'd be so cool though. That would've been so cool.
We'll
Why
see.
didn't I think
We're
of
probably not gonna go on tour for another 4 years anyway, so like.
that? That's fair.
You
And I'm
finish up
not
school?
even sure if I'm gonna do more after that or if I'm just stuck. If I'm done with 4.
Maybe you take a gap year.
That's not a bad idea.
We go on a tour.
That could be pretty cool.
Okay. If you need anything, let me know.
Of course. Yeah. Sorry I didn't let you know about this sooner.
You're
I
good?
still haven't even told my parents because I don't know how to tell them that.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm probably just not gonna tell them. I think that's my solution for now.
Well, if you want to talk about it with somebody, you can talk to my mom.
Okay. That would actually be pretty nice to just have something to vent to. My friends, I've told them, but like that didn't go very well. So.
Okay.
You guys have fun practicing. Then I'll kiss them. And then head out.
Yeah. As you have.
Yep.
It's going well.
I'm doing great.
Very well.
What?
That conversation.
It didn't go the worst it could have.
No.
It went moderately.
What
not
about as
terrible.
well as the conversation with the party went?
Yeah.
A little worse.
Yeah. To be fair, how do you explain to people? How do you explain this to
I'm
people?
gonna die from old age at 40.
Yeah, let me just off-rip that.
It's a little fucked.
I don't know. I think the conversation with the party started a little worse with the boombox comment.
It did, which is why I was like, that went terribly when I talked about the group with it.
Okay. As eventually the 4 of you meet up. Paradise did not respond to your messages and has not shown up.
God fucking damn it, Paradise.
Why did she do this? Oh, also, I do have a question. If you guys can't do it, it's okay. But I should have asked you. I'm really sorry. I was freaking out. Could you guys help me set up live wire stuff on Thursdays?
Thursdays?
Yeah. I should have asked you guys. I didn't do that.
Sure.
When is it set up?
Usually around 4 or so. With us, that should be able to get it done within time.
Like 4 to 6.
Yeah, it's like 4 to 6, and the concerts after that. You don't have to stay for the concert after, but
I can likely stay from 4 till about 5:30, but my classes
awesome.
on Thursday start at 6.
Yeah, no, that perfectly. Even if you can only stay 4 to 5, that's fine. I just
Works for me. Shit, though.
I can buy your guys' tickets if you want to go to the concert
You're
after.
not gonna have to worry
They
about it. I'm gonna
still
have to go
have,
patrolling.
do they have concerts on days other than Thursdays? I always forget.
They do. They have them sometimes Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Those are hit or miss. They always have one on Thursday, though.
Thursday is their night, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to start going on to their ones on Fridays, Saturday, and Sunday, because Thursdays don't work anymore.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. They're also said they're gonna try to start getting like gigs up in like up to 7th Ward and stuff. So they're doing really well.
Oh,
I guess.
wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
all the way up to 7th?
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. That's what Maeve was saying to me. I was talking because I realized I hadn't told him about what was going on with me and why I can't do that, and that I can't do it on myself. So I went over and just talked to him today.
Neat. Yeah, happy to help.
No, Tiana does not realize he is suspicious. But he just rolled a sense motive
That's
just to see.
so good.
I rolled a 5, so,
That's so
no.
Amazing.
Oh, we know we got that. Better get this over with.
Yeah.
Where the fuck are we?
Are we ready to fight just in case?
Yeah.
I have my
Do we have Sunny with us?
No.
No. Okay. Cool.
I
have my stuff in my
Yeah,
bag.
that's what I thought. I'm just making. I'm making.
We
sure.
should probably also have a meeting with Sunny.
Why can't we go to this?
Because they're all showing up as superheroes.
Oh, you guys are?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to show this guy my identity right out of the fucking get go.
That's fair. Yeah.
We probably should talk with Sunny.
Oh yeah,
As a
we need
group.
to.
I want Paradise to be there, so sometime whenever. Yeah.
Sorry. Yep.
Dying
Yeah.
from the stress.
From the stress of not having enough time, it is not going well.
Trust me, if your plans are to beat him up on him, he's beating himself up.
Well,
enough.
we kind of have to discuss how we want to go forward as a team in terms of communication. It's not to beat him up over, it's to talk about what we can do to make sure that doesn't ever happen again.
And I get that. I'm just saying, kid was doing the right thing. Like,
Well, the thing is that you can
So like,
do the right
thing in the
in a
absolute wrong way.
Yes. I do think it was the right
You
thing
can
for
kill a
him to-
murderer. Is that the right way to do that? Not really. You should probably just put them in jail and let literally anyone else decide. Because that is not your job.
And at that point in time, his job was to get better so he could protect people in the future, and he abandoned his job.
Because there's a non-zero chance there that he can no longer serve as a hero. There is a non-zero chance right now that he can no longer serve as a hero ever again, meaning that this was the last thing he ever got to do legally, and that he would be arrested later on for being a vigilante. Don't get me wrong. Was something incredibly useful there? Yes, he was. I like. We got $500 for that thing. I'm still going to give him the money for it because he did help. That is not the question. But he put so much at risk that what he was sacrificing is a lifetime of doing good otherwise.
You're explaining this to me like I don't already get it.
Okay. I don't know if you get it.
It's just, it seems like you think we're just going to
Beat him
tell
up,
him
beat him
that
up,
he's shit and shouldn't.
No. I'm just making sure that you know he's taking it to heart.
Well, Tori had expressed as such. I didn't believe that
I
he
was
didn't.
confirming it.
I didn't believe that he wasn't taking it seriously. It's just.
I am just mad that it took this for him to take it seriously, because we told him many times before this that this was a bad idea. That is all I am mad about. Anyways, we're going to go talk to some random guy.
His name's Marcus, by the way.
Marcus?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't get like a last name or anything?
Oh, I did. Somewhere.
Gaylor.
Gaylor.
Also, the address you were given is for a park in a town just west outside of Marcainne. Literally like a 20-minute drive outside of Marcainne.
Yeah.
Like really not that. It's across the bridge. That's it. It's the little town. It's this. Sault Ste. Marie.
Yeah.
Nice.
That.
Okay.
I borrowed my dad's van and drive us over.
Yeah, awesome. As you guys hop in.
Are you sure this thing's not going to break? There is a hole in the floor back here.
There is?
Yes, right now I can look at I can see the road under us right here. It's only about
How
the
can
size
you
of
not
Shit,
hear
it
it?
slid. There
What?
should be like a little metal panel that probably slid under the seat. And you
I
just
got
wanna,
it.
Like,
Am I going to get
I
cameras
just.
from touching it?
I move it on a.
perfect.
It's back in.
Good.
Here, let me get
Screws
this.
are already undoing
Okay,
themselves.
am I allowed to keep that there?
Hmm?
Is that supposed to be there permanently?
Oh, yeah, I meant to weld it there.
Yeah,
So-
Tiana will weld it there.
Yes.
The car fills up with fumes.
Yeah, that was my
the right window doesn't go down.
Wait, no. I think you have to like. And then Victor's just gonna. Boom!
As you do so, the window.
Yeah, just here.
Yeah.
Little bit of
That's
crack.
right. That's not coming back up.
Yeah.
That was the wrong window. Sorry.
Sorry. It's the
Yeah,
left
no,
one.
that's passenger door.
We'll fix it.
Don't leave your wallets in here.
I,
Not like this thing gets stolen from anyway.
As the address you guys are given is for a. The address you guys are given is for a beat down old like brick walled factory that is clearly no longer in use.
Okay, this looks sketchy as hell.
so we are.
About to get murdered?
Yeah, we're gonna die here.
Probably.
There's a gentleman, old man. He's got some bandages up on the like right side of his face and like the back of his hand. He's got like a bit of a black eye. Caucasian man, white hair, clearly from age, it's starting to thin. A little hunched over, but clearly was very tall at one point. Hunched over comes to about 6 foot hunched. Broad frame, but seemingly very reduced, wearing an almost identical outfit to what you saw him wearing yesterday. Khakis with like a nice like tucked in blue like button up shirt with a
Polo.
What's it?
Polo.
No, not a polo. It's a button up, but it's a short sleeve button up that he's wearing a like old like aviator bomber style jacket
nice,
over. And he's got a cane and he's eating a donut.
Hello, sir.
Before we get out, that's the guy, right? Just making sure.
Yep. There's Marcus.
Okay.
Mr. Gaylor.
Does he look like does he look like he has a gun on him?
He could, yeah, roll, yeah.
Fuck it.
Is that notice? Or is that
I don't know.
Yeah,
That's
notice.
Notice.
yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Here, I'll roll something. Yeah.
I have a +0 to notice, so
15.
that is a 3. 3. Does he have a gun on him with a 3?
Actually, wait a minute.
Sleight of hand.
What's up?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, I didn't realize my sleight of hand was actually pretty good. Fucking hard to tell. Wait, what's all those?
16.
Yeah,
Hard to
15.
tell for everyone around.
Ooh, even for me.
He could have a gun on him. You don't know.
Does it make you
A lot
more
of pockets.
comfortable knowing that if he's got one, he's not the only one?
Fucking-
You know, actually, that does. That does. Well, no, a car hit. No, probably not. Okay, let's get that.
You guys gonna stop talking? I can hear every word you're saying. He is 40 feet away from you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he got hit by a car. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It gave him super hearing, getting hit by the car.
But that happens sometimes.
I got hit by a radioactive car, and now I
I
can
was shot at and I got super hearing. Like it's just how it works.
It's just throw cards.
Sometimes concussions respect your character. Like
I call this the restart button.
Okay, as you three walk out.
Raccoon.
Anyway,
We step out.
I got donuts for everybody. I hope you guys. I don't know what kind of donuts kids like nowadays.
all
I got a dozen. there's a dozen box. There's a dozen donuts there. He's eating one. And he goes, "Oh, you don't mind? I like the Bavarian."
I don't know what flavor that is, but that sounds great.
Cream is really good.
But
He
yes,
pulls like a handkerchief out.
you said you wanted to meet with us.
Quality. Yes,
Sorry that everyone
Like
couldn't be
quality?
here.
it's okay. I was really hoping Paradise would show up.
Yeah, she's flaky at best.
Yeah,
That's not good.
She's late to pretty much everything, but it's not a deal.
and Sonny's a little out of commission right now.
Frankly, I've got nothing to say to that kid. And he walks over to a metal door on the factory as he just goes, someone grab the donuts, and I recognize you all. I'm sorry, I'm not doing this right. don't listen. He walks up and just puts out his hand. Marcus Gaylor.
Nice
Pleasure. Pleasure. Marcus Gaylor.
Boombox.
We already talked, young man.
yeah. Jed will put the box of donuts under one arm and take one.
If y'all don't mind, I'd like to talk to you in private because we're away from listening, guys.
All right. Yes. Is that inside of the big building?
Yes.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. Is there like any proof that you can give to us that that we're not walking into a trap right now? Because like I'm really looking to trust you, but this looks, no offense, sketchy as hell.
No, there is. You're right. Perhaps this will show you. And he unbuttons like his like button-up shirt as he like pulls it aside, and you see like underneath like it clearly kind of faded but still blue. What looks like a like woven like ballistic material underneath that for you guys you would put together looks like a very like old school superhero suit.
Oh.
Oh wait, no. If I and he like unbuttons a little bit, you can't see the symbol. That's actually, and he pulls it further. And it is a symbol of it is a symbol of an open hand like this, a white, just plastered on the blue. I don't know if being youngins as they are.
I don't know. Anybody have like
Lord hero
Pop culture.
I don't have any
pop culture would be it.
Yeah. The best that I had was I was the president of the superhero club, but like that
Well,
wasn't.
Then if you think you want to roll, you can roll an untrained knowledge check.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's a plus
Flat
4.
intelligence, yeah.
Jack and
No, +4. Victor only has a +4.
That's what I just.
Oh, I thought you said +5.
No, I said flat intelligence.
Oh, my bad. I'm dumb. You know.
Yeah, as Marcus shows you this superhero
Not no heroes.
suit
Yeah.
with this symbol, and very clearly is expecting you guys to.
To have a reaction to this, like a real thing to happen. What? And it's not happening.
What'd you roll? Yeah, he's part of organized crime, and you guys are gonna die.
He's flashing a gang sign at us.
Yeah, y'all are dead. He's threatening you.
Oh,
It's too late. You need to write your will.
just like Victor, like
He's bumming it off, and he's like
active sweat drops.
I really thought that was gonna happen. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have.
Why is he
You're
so
fine. I don't really know heroes personally. I'm not. I wasn't actually raised in Marcainne.
You might know the name. But like I said, please, can we talk some more private?
Victor's like, bro, fuck guys.
We're too deep.
Are you okay, young man?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, we're all good. Let's head on in.
The manic squad.
He walks up as he takes some keys out of his pocket, unlocks the metal door, opens it up, and there is a like small little metal box in there, and he goes, "Oh, I've done this," and he shuts it again, relocks it, takes his cane, and tung tung tung, and you hear a. And he unlocks it this time as he opens it up instead of the metal box, which, by the way, would have just been a little. Normally, if anybody broke it in, they would have seen that it was just like this building is closed off. Please don't go any further past this point. But now that box is gone, as stepping inside is not the dirty, destroyed brick interior of a factory, but instead a smaller space still than what the factory could hold potentially, but a room that is very clearly like clean, a little dusty because nobody's been in here in a while. Like tile floored, white walled room with accents of blue, a few podiums out. No like cool hologram tech or anything, but like this is a fucking superhero hideout. Like, this is, and you see that there are walls filled with weapons and gadgets and super suits of various designs and stuff. Several that look like they don't belong to him by any means. Yes.
Supervillain later.
Yeah, 100%.
You
It's
are
over.
You accept a life of villainy. It starts now. There's no escape.
You have to be in on it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's either get with it or die.
Yep. Say goodbye to life, no school, no way. Victor's actively sobbing. As you two are in awe.
it's nerf for nothing.
This is like the coolest superhero thing you ever. This is a secret hideout. You guys realize, and I may be slightly ashamed, that you now know what a secret hideout looks like, and this is the coolest shit ever. Anyway.
This clearly looks like, by the way, so much money must have gone into this.
Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll come in.
Natural one, baby.
That was great. Fuck. Pull you in.
Come on, hurry.
Yeah,
And he shuts it, as you see he shuts it, and a metal door Oh, great. Sorry about the condition.
I don't know the danger we're in.
I missed my last appointment to come by and dust as he pulls out goes under like a countertop where you see on the countertop are ribbons and medals of various like awards that have been given to him or the other heroes that maybe those other suits might have belonged to. He goes over and under that he pulls out some cleaning stuff and starts to dust.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He's cleaning up, clearly, after a crime that happened rather recently.
We're dusting after the crime.
Gotta get rid of my dust.
Sam, I'll put a hand on you. Are you alright?
Yeah, fine.
You're freaking out.
No,
right?
it's all good. It's all
So,
Like, but you're freaking out in the bad way, not the this is really cool way.
good. It's good. I'm ecstatic.
We're in
I'm
a
sure you-
superhero lair. That's pretty cool.
as like that Ron's fire and it connects. It's so funny.
Yeah, you're right.
He walks over and pulls a lever on a wall in the far back. As lights fill this space, and it is now that you can see that the central table that has 7 seats for it, a circular table, perfectly circular table that has 7 seats for it, the top of it is this, it is a topographical map of Marcainne. But it does not look like the Marcainne you know.
This is a pretty old map.
Yeah, I haven't had the heart to update it. Nor do I have the need. My name is Marcus Gaylor, and for over 40 years, I was the hero known as the Guardian. I still don't know if that name means anything to them.
I think it was a higher chance.
Yeah, if you guys go roll, just d20s. I don't want to add your into this necessarily.
18.
18?
Wow.
9.
Fuck.
Nice.
Villain.
You two still have no idea. Tiana, you have heard about the Guardian, mostly because you heard it today.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys were interfacing with all the cameras and everything, it was going on in the background. Something about a hero, but he's dead.
I still don't recognize the name.
I mean, I've heard of the Guardian, but I thought he was dead. I thought that was the.
You're dead.
That's
The
what
Guardian retired.
Oh, that's what the news is saying, at least. I think I wasn't really
No.
listening.
They're talking about death today. And he walks over to two of the 6 other super suits that are up on the wall. And he walks to 2 of them and looks up at them right next to each other. The gloved hands of the super suits are reached over each other in their glass case so that they are holding hands as he looks up to them. That means they're talking about Shudder and Miss Menace. Today is the 30th anniversary of their death.
No, I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you. That's very kind. I hope that maybe gives you context as to why I asked you here. We were known as the Knights. Marcainne's heroes. Fighting against the crime syndicate. Trying to bring balance and peace and safety. And we failed. But we tried. And we tried for years. Until it was just me. When I look at you, I see what we never could have been. And Marcus sits down in one of the seats and sets his cane up on the table. And, like, you can see already just tears are forming in his eyes. Please. I don't know what else to say or do. It would mean the world to me if you let me help you. You're young. I don't want to see you die. You could be the best.
I really appreciate the belief in us. Personally, I think that would be great. I think Quality Team should have all the allies that they could. I always believe Quality Team's message is for heroes to work together, and I think that means both heroes retired and active. We can't speak on Paradise and Sunny's behalf. But at least on mine, I think that would be a great avenue to pursue.
I do not mean. I would really appreciate being trained by a hero with such a history. I just have one question because I want to. This isn't anything against you. This is a genuine question. Did Klein put you up to this?
No.
Okay. Sans
No.
motive.
Sure, yeah. 100%.
Okay. Okay. Half decent to this. No, not really.
Oh wow. Okay. Okay.
17.
19.
He looks at you with very earnest eyes, and with a 27 on diplomacy. It is probably clear to all of you that this man has his opinions on Klein, and they aren't super bad, but they aren't amazing. And it is clear that he is not selling Klein, or at least he is from what he's selling you.
No, I saw you in action. I saw you on the news. My wife and I were watching. That fight against Sirvax. What a thing. And the zoo.
Oh
Wow.
yeah.
I don't think I would have fared any better against Anima myself.
Yeah.
Even at my prime days.
It was a rough combat.
She's a menace, that is for sure.
Birds.
I truly meant no ill will by that. I just needed to know that.
No, I appreciate it. Why do you think that Klein's... Well, why would you be...
I'm just curious. I'm still trying to figure out the full bounds of what Klein controls. It is good to know that.
Klein does not control me. I will say, Klein and I have a bit of an agreement.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. You are from before. They made agreements with most people of note from before.
Yeah. I'm registered to do hero work, but I don't. Hell, I doubt a old timer like me needs to be out there on the streets anyway.
Well, from what I heard, you seem to be able to stop cars. So that's more
That's
than
just,
what I could do.
That's just old man strength is all. No,
Fair
I.
enough. So you want to help us? We are to be heroes.
I want to help you with what counts, that is. With what matters.
And what?
What do you think matters?
You have no synergy. You don't work as a team. You all get into a combat and you just do things. You go and you do what you think you do best. You have your moments, the Echo fight. But even that, I've been reading the reports.
It was pretty bad.
Separated, not once but twice.
Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate scenario.
I'll be quiet over there, boy. What's up? What's on your mind?
Well, it's not like I can speak much on that one, particularly myself. But I'll take the help. I wouldn't have even brought it up to the group if I didn't think it was a good idea.
Well then, I'm honored. I really am.
The honor's ours.
When can training start?
It's about half. I have to put it right back in the city, and all of us have like an hour and a half here.
Looking at the time, it's probably about like What we said to meet at.
1.
We said to meet at 1.
Is that not what we said? That was.
I thought it was 2.
Okay.
2. Yeah.
2? Okay.
It's probably about like 3 right now.
Yeah, props.
And I got another solid hour and a half.
But we also have to go set up the band.
Shit, you're right. You're right. We don't have a ton of time today.
No, I did not.
But I'm pretty good on Fridays.
The rest of you?
Do you work, Jet, Mayfly, do you work Saturdays?
Yeah.
What times?
Noon to 5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I could do Saturday morning. Could you do Saturday morning?
I could certainly do Saturday morning.
I can do Saturday morning. Saturday's on my free day. Hopefully we can get Paradise for Saturday morning.
Yeah, she's been pretty hard to contact.
Yeah.
Rule number 1 of being on a team. Should be able to get a hold of each other. Like that.
That is true. We should be able to.
What's stopping you? Don't you have the cell phones
We
and
do
the...
text her. She just doesn't respond.
Call her.
We tried that too.
Oh.
She's usually really
Probably
busy.
take your phones off silent if you haven't done that already.
My phone is never on silent.
Okay.
Yeah. My phone specifically
Is
isn't
that
on
the-
silent for Qualiteam. You can set that
I
up
hold
on
my
your
tongue.
phone.
Hey, now what?
Okay, I believe you. This is not a lot of... This is not a really tech-savvy guy.
But, yes. We need to get a better means of communicating to Paradise as she tends to be MIA quite often, and that is not ideal
Well,
for our healer. So, but no. So Saturday morning should work for us. So we will plan for then.
Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Is that alright for you?
That's
Sorry,
great.
I did not even check.
No, that's good.
Excellent.
I know no one else is usually up and ready to get here as early as I am. I'm probably good to get here about like 6:37, but I know
I could shoot for that.
Am I gonna have to be everybody's ride?
Preferably yes.
I can skate on over. I'll
If
just
y'all want... I mean, I can pick you up if it's just in the city.
Oh no, it's fine. We can make Jet wake up on time, or Mayfly wake up on time. That's the only way we're gonna get him to wake up on time,
Okay.
by making him. So.
Yeah, I'd likely have to stop by and drag him out of bed anyways, so...
Man, y'all are really just on my case right now.
Okay, it's just what happens. I'm not on your
I'm
case.
saying it's
I
false.
just-
I'm just saying.
I'm not upset. I'm
not upset.
I just know what happens.
But yes. Saturday morning should work great, and honestly, that could just be if we want to continue this training, it'll probably be a regular thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get here as much as you can in a week, even if it's just for one-on-one, because I do want to talk to you all.
Okay.
I've got thoughts. I have
Sorry.
ideas for each of you on what you're doing as heroes, but
That would be very useful.
I just like to talk. I don't want to tell you how to be a hero.
No, but
I think you've got that down pat.
But somebody who has, done it before, that's pretty useful information. And most people in Marcainne are very tight-lipped about their
Secrets
yes,
to being...
a hero. They
Good
don't like to
hero.
share.
I've got some not great people still looking for this old man, but
Yeah, that's
I trust you. I trust you kids can keep a secret.
Yeah, I would say so.
Hmm?
All right. And he pulls out a little. Whoa! What's up?
Whoa!
You okay?
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Point in first!
What was that?
The pencil!
I said I can keep a secret, and then I looked over at me like this. So I, threw a
So I
picture
got
out.
javelin tossed with a pencil.
That's evil.
You don't poke his eye out. Hannah,
But I didn't.
don't put pencils at people.
Anyways,
Detention.
He
Anyways.
he stands up. He
you see he taps a drawer, he taps the side of the table as a drawer slides out, and he pulls out these little, just these little clickers that are shaped like the white handprint on his suit. As these little like palmable devices, and he hands them to you.
If you click that, well, it's a sign of emergency. I'll know. I don't really want to get back in the fray if I don't have to, but you're down, heavy hitter.
A main hitter, yes.
Frankly, can I be honest? I'll click that if I need you.
Oh, we will be alerted if...
Yes.
Okay.
If anybody clicks one of them.
Oh, okay. Good to know. That's what I was...
Oh, the one I give one to your friend Paradise, and
Yes.
give one to Sonny too.
Probably not. He is not legally allowed to be here right now.
I understand. Do you think he can restrain himself from using it?
No.
I think we should have a talk with him before we
Give
discuss.
me his back.
No,
I'll have a stern talk with him when I have a chance.
That would be appreciated.
Can't believe you guys work with such a rookie. And he puts the thing down and slide shut the door. Now, you all got places to be. Your kids, I want you to live a life too. Go have fun. I thank you. Really, thank you. Please.
Thank you as well. This
Means
is
a lot.
much better than being murdered in a warehouse on the outskirts of Marcainne.
Oh my God! Did it look like that? Is that how bad that looks?
And you're not a super
I'm
villain
sorry,
either,
I'm
which
sorry.
is
Well, it's
really...
a small town. It's a nice town. It's a retiring population.
No, I believe that.
It's
It's
a
just
suburban area.
But also, like, just on the outskirts of Marcainne is like the perfect place to hide out if you're gonna do
It's
something.
really not the outskirts of Marcainne. It's its own town.
Yeah, it is. But like, it's on the.
It's its own county, actually, completely legally distinct.
But it is still like on the outskirts.
Yeah,
of
but in the
city.
same
Yeah,
way
that's very Marcainne
places
Central. That's very focused on Marcainne.
Well, you know, there's
We've got
places
our own
like
crime going on here.
Chicago, and then you have like the Chicagoland area.
Someone
which
stole
is
a candy bar
also
from the convenience store down the street. That was a pretty big deal.
It's called like a metro area usually. And
Yeah,
like, usually
it's-
We're not a part of the Marcainne Metro.
Okay, but
Okay,
it's like
but
the
that's the
main
metro
center.
area.
You're like
But we're not. We don't get their mail, and we're not a part of their. We're not a part of the.
Yes, but the thing is that usually people will just say they're from a city whenever they just mean they're from the area of the city. And like we had
This is
said
its
before,
own city.
yes, and while it can be its own separate county and its own separate
Why are
city,
we
so-
arguing about this?
I don't know. That's a good question. Let's go.
globalization's a bitch.
He goes and steps out with you guys as he leads you out. He does lead you to the door and then go.
Do you want to go through the door, or do you want to go through the proper exit?
what's the proper
Proper
exit?
exit.
He walks over to where you understand the chimneys in this factory should probably be, and he puts his hand out and presses on a tile on the wall as it opens up. And there are 7 metal poles that just shoot straight up, and they've got these little handle things and a little pedal to put your foot on.
This is a superhero hideout.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh
Now,
my
you gotta hold on to it. You pull down like this on the handle,
Sure.
and then you push up, and it's gonna launch you. And I mean, it's gonna launch you, boy.
Perfect.
You pull down. You push up. You watch as he as it opens up, just literally with inches to spare before you crash into the metal plates of the ceiling in this chimney. As you shoot out into the air, releasing, the handle collapses in on itself. The pedal launches you up as you get a good 80 feet above the factory in airtime.
And probably a bit more as I...
Yep, as you shrink and just.
I cannot fly.
Well, that's.
What are these then? He flicks the the metal braces on your super suit.
Oh, those are for jumping.
Not for landing?
No. Not
Yeah,
really.
You should look into that.
Yeah, probably.
I can also jump
To be
pretty
fair,
well,
It is also
And-
only like a 10-foot jump, so like I don't need much landing in that.
but
Alright, well. In that case, and he walks over and you see he turns the pressure gauge down.
I could just jump out normally without having to take the pull.
Kid's got a lot to learn.
And he grabs one of the fully pressurized ones and just.
I can't get off the roof either. I'm just gonna go out the front door. Yeah, just walks out.
As you go, there is a small, like a horrible, warbly automatic voice that goes, "Alacrity recognized." He has already put you into the system.
Oh, that's a really
System.
old.
It's a really old computer.
I love it.
That's bad. Is that the? Oh no. That's
This is a computer from 2009.
that could be fixed for like $100. You could get a computer better
Truly.
than that.
Like,
Truly.
how bad would it be? Victor just in front of the pole alone now.
You can probably use your sound to slow your descent.
Yeah, thank you. Voice in my hat.
Yeah, Jet, you see this old man get launched 80 feet into the air as he's... And then put his hands out, still holding the cane in one, as this bluish, purplish energy forms underneath his hands and his legs as he starts to slowly descend. Not flying, but simply putting something out that slows him down as he lowers back down into an alleyway near the factory.
Oh, this is gonna be an expensive hospital bill if I can't figure it out.
How this works, by the way, is if you have the leaping power, it does operate through your leaping power.
Okay.
So you should be able to land safely.
I do have the lead. Yeah. Here we go.
Roll me an acrobatics check.
Oh. Well, okay. Well, that wasn't fair. That was actually rather mean of you to say to me.
No, that was rather based.
It is simply a matter of
How will we land?
you've never done this before.
Yeah, it
And it's
is
a
terrifying.
complete new experience. You have launched yourself much higher than
12.
this and been fine, but
Yep.
that was when you were in control. 12
Yep.
is not bad. As you kind of freak out midair,
Yeah.
and steal yourself as you slow yourself down. It isn't
ooh,
a nice
actually,
landing. You like stumble
I will-
forward. Oh,
No, it's moments fast. I was
Sorry.
staying up there to aid, and I realized I probably should have said, "Hey, I aid," but
yeah. As you stumble forward, but you don't fall down into your knees or anything.
Okay,
Your
that
ankles
wasn't
hurt a little bit.
as bad as I thought. Ow.
Yeah, just walks around and meets with everybody. Yeah, no, that seems a little more dangerous than I normally do. For no good reason.
Oh, man. Nothing wakes you up. Oh, like a good pole launch.
I would believe that.
I usually use coffee, but pole lunch could work as well.
First thing in the morning. Oh, man. You know, you were talking about being on the outskirts of Marcainne. Before this, before Marcainne became what it was, that's why we built this place here of all places, to be away from the crime syndicate.
That makes pretty good sense, yeah.
All right. I'll see you kids Saturday morning.
Excellent.
Be prepared for hard
Oh,
training.
do you have a phone number so we can contact you?
Oh,
A buzz or something? Or probably not a buzz.
He pulls out a, like, it is a Klein phone.
Mhm.
It is like 8 years old.
Still a smartphone.
Yeah.
But, like,
And he-
old.
how do I find my phone number?
So you click the...
Oh wait, no, and he flips it over and he's got his phone number taped on the back as he goes, sorry, it's this one here.
Okay, okay.
You want to
Yeah,
write that down?
yeah,
Oh,
interesting.
you're just typing. Yeah, that's where it is.
Yeah. Yep. I sent you a message just to let you know it's me. It's just a... Hello, it's Boombox.
Oh, it's this one.
Is it possible to text phone numbers through the Buzz app?
Yeah, you this is the thing you just do. You can change your SMS to Buzz.
Okay, cool. Just so we can still use our hero identities through there, so it's not revealing our actual phone number.
Yeah.
Yeah. I figured that was a function because that would feel like an oversight otherwise.
Yep.
All right. That sounds great. We'll see you then.
Good.
Excellent.
Meet me here.
Yes. We will
can
do
do.
Enjoy those donuts. He walks over as you see he gets onto the back of a beautiful, fucking gorgeous 1986 Indian, which is a very beautiful motorcycle. As he and he rides away.
No, that was pretty cool.
Damn.
I'm so confused.
And with that,
Kane is going to be jealous.
Keynes loses his mind. He doesn't know. He doesn't know why.
we'll take a break.
Yes.
Bye. Woo!
Bye.